We got a couple more teams left. Boston College, right? Their over win total is 4.5. A lot of questions here that we could be going about. Um, to me, I'm gonna go fun one, right? Can Thomas Castellanos take a jump in year two in his first year with Bill O'Brien, right? Bill O'Brien comes in, gets hired. Obviously, we did our video on that. Go check it out if you're interested to find out more on what we think about all of that and everything he brings with staff and recruiting and all that good stuff, expectations. But Tommy Castellanos really needs to improve in his intermediate throws. Really needs to improve in that. And I get it, that's hard. Who doesn't need to improve that? I get that. But I do think Bill O'Brien, with his track record of quarterbacks, especially, maybe some quarterbacks that are a little bit frisky like that, I would say unorthodox, he's had a pretty good job of them. And he puts them in good positions to succeed and to put talent around him. I don't know about the talent around him, but I do think he's going to put him in a good spot to succeed. And we'll see how, the command of the offense looks with Tommy back there. It's also his first offseason as the real, bona fide starter. So we'll see how that looks.
Yeah, I like some of these offensive transfers, dude. And these are guys that we've talked about that are good football players, man. And a good football player. Jaron Bradley, by the way. Do you know he's going to Boston College next year?
Yeah, that's a big time get. To me, that reminds me a ton of when they grabbed the Ryan O'Keefe from UCF. Just a guy.
UCF.
It's like, wow, that's a pretty darn good get for Boston College.
Yeah. How about Treshaun Ward? Snagging him from Kansas State.
He was a guy big time when Kansas State got him from Florida State. Fans were super excited about him, deservingly so.
Absolutely. And then of course, uh Giddens ended up taking over that spot. Uh Big time for them, but I I'm under the impression that this could be a pretty decent offensive core of weapons. Jordan McDonald, I like him too. Don't know much about Jaden McGowan, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, how good does this offense look in spring practice? If it looks really, really good, I'm gonna feel pretty decent about Boston College's chances to not necessarily make a bowl game, but you know, succeed will be the word that I use. Succeed to their level of expectations, I guess, in year one of Bill O'Brien there, Boston College. But I'm trying to pull up their schedule right now. Let's see it. It's a pretty tough schedule. I mean, what are you gonna do? Florida
Tough out of
State.
conference.
Yeah, you're not a. Oh, we talked about this the other day within that video, of course. Missouri, Michigan State, Western Kentucky, and Duquesne. Lethal out of conference opponent, Duquesne. But yeah, I want to see their offense improve even more because I'm not sure how good their defense is going to be. Not super high hopes on that. Last year, they finished 74th in points allowed per game, and that was with the easiest schedule in all of Power Five football. I believe they actually had 69 Power Five teams last year. They actually had the 69th toughest strength of schedule of any team in Power Five. So their run defense was abysmal. Bottom quarter, their pass defense was also not great. Actually, I guess the metrics, I don't know. On a per game basis, they didn't let up that many passing yards, but that doesn't tell the full story. So we have to go back and check the film to see actually what went wrong there. But I can their offense show even further improvement in the spring?